Hey guys, welcome to the Vanity Mirror. Today's episode is going to be a really chill episode where I'm just doing my makeup, hanging out with you guys. I'm just gonna do like anything. I'm just gonna sit here and try to be creative and see what I come up with. And yeah, just hang out with you guys. But I'm gonna add a little twist to it. I've seen a lot of the 50 random facts about me tag, and it's really fun, like people to sit and tell you 50 random facts about themselves. I thought, why don't I do that while I'm doing my makeup? So it's kind of like a chat to get ready with me while I'm just telling you 50 random facts about myself. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be to come up with 50 random facts about myself, but I thought, why not tell you guys a little bit about myself, help you get to know me a little bit better while I do some makeup. No reason to drag it out any farther than it already is, especially since it's like midnight. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Get ready with me with a 50 random facts about myself tag. Let's go. I'm not gonna go in like too much detail about the makeup I'm doing. It's just like to give you something to look at and for me to something to do, I guess. Got me some coffee to keep me awake because it's late and I'm tired. Let's just get started, or I'm gonna be up until I have to wake up. I'm gonna start with the NYX Angel Bell Primer. All right, so my first random fact, I went to 4 elementary schools. While that's drying, I've lived in 20 houses / apartments. I've also included that dorms, which was only 3 dorm rooms because I lived in them for a long time. Like it wasn't like a couple months, they were all like 9 months each, which is a significant amount of time, I suppose, but if you want to take those away, fine, do it. But it's still 17 places that I've lived in. I once went on a 2-week road trip with my mom across the United States. I cut the tip of my middle finger off on my left hand when I was 2 years old. See? I have a neurocognitive disorder called misophonia, which means hatred of sound. And basically my fight or flight reaction goes off when I hear certain noises, such as breathing, chewing, tapping. I've been to a lot of concerts. I know people have been to more than me, but I feel like I've been to a lot. I tried to count, and I've been to around 32 concerts. I am an only child. So not only am I an only child, but I was the baby in my family, completely like the youngest child in my family, until I was 19 years old. I didn't have any cousins, like none of my uncles or aunts had kids, till I was 19 years old. By the way, I haven't been telling you guys things. I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the shade 02 Natural. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Sand. I had a great-great-grandma, so that's 2 greats. She was my grandpa's grandma until I was 12 years old. I took a DNA test with Ancestry.com and I am 43% Scandinavian, which is like actually really interesting because to be a white person in America and to have almost 50% of something, it's pretty impressive. A lot of us are mutts. I once went on a 2-week-long trip to Germany with my mother. We stayed in 3 different cities and then went on day trips from those cities. One of the places we stayed was Munich. We went to the Hofbrauhaus, which is a brewery and beer garden in Germany. A pretty famous one, and you can find a lot of their brews in like German pubs. It was during a Germany versus Greece football game, which is soccer in Germany and most countries. We're just weird. And I guess it was like a really big deal. And Germany won that night. If you are from America and you think American football is intense and gets crazy, there was honking and yelling and screaming and cheering in the streets until 4 a.m. It was crazy. I am 5'2". The powder I used was the original Mineral Veil from Bare Minerals. I'm using the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I have a master's degree in mental health counseling. I was not a football fan until college because in my college, It was basically a requirement that you were a football fan. I have never done any hard drugs at all. I'm going to be using the Tarte 12-Hour Amazonian Clay Blush in Tarte. I have no wisdom teeth. I never had any, and I am very, very, very unlikely to ever get any. My parents are divorced. I strongly, strongly believe in ghosts. I'm going to be using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone, which is my favorite highlighter right now. My high school class was 600 people. Graduated in a major event and concert venue and sang The Climb by Miley Cyrus in front of around 6,000 people. I love spicy food, but hate wasabi. I'm going to use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Eden. I love old buildings, and I'm always super, super curious about the history of them. I love puzzles and Sudoku and all those type of things, like I'm a 78-year-old woman. On that road trip with my mom, I went to Philadelphia, and I never had a Philly cheesesteak. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe today. I've been using this in like all of my looks lately, but honestly, you guys, I'm in love with it. So I don't care. I'm allergic to pineapple. I'm using the color Silk Cream to set my primer. I'm going to use the color MFEO as a transition color in my crease. I ate my pet rooster. He was kind of a jerk. I'm going to begin flicking it out a little bit. I'm going to make a little bit of a flick, and then I'm probably going to add a winged liner. To keep deepening that color, I'm going to go into the color Pooter and continue deepening that color and flicking outwards. Next, I'm going to go into the color Roxanne. Again, continue to deepen that, keeping it kind of low in the crease and still like flicking it out. I'm kind of a gamer. I play ESO, Stardew Valley, and Halo. I think I want to deepen that just a little bit more. And I'm going to go into the color Jax, which is, I haven't even been showing you the colors, I'm so sorry. Jax is this color right here. This is Roxanne, the one I just used. Here's Pooter, and here is Silk Cream. I think that's all the colors I've used so far. What is wrong with me? I am going to make this really holiday, kind of Christmassy look. I'm going to go in the shade Enchanted, which is this dark, dark green shade right here, all over the lid to start. And then I'm going to go over the top of that with the shade Diva, which is the sparkly green next to it, this one. I'm actually going to pop Pool Party in the center of the lid as well, just to give it a little bit of a pop. I'm going to take the shade Pooter, and I'm going to smudge that on the lower lash line like pretty messily. And then I'm going to go into the shade Roxanne, and I'm also going to smudge that on the lower lash line, but a little closer to the lower lash line. And finally, I'm going to take the shade Jax, and I'm going to put that really, really close to the lower lash line, almost practically as a liner. Highlight the brow bone with Beam, and the inner corner with Enlight. I've owned over 10 gaming systems. My youngest grandparent was 40 years old when I was born. I love fiction writing. I'm using the Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara, and for my liner I used the Aurora Intensely Precise Eyeliner that I used horribly. I own all of the Harry Potter books in German. I can read, but not understand Russian. I love the Disney Channel show Wizards of Waverly Place. I actually liked the ending of Lost. I have to sleep with my closet closed. I'm currently learning how to play guitar, which is really difficult with that finger that I cut the tip off of, because I don't technically have a fingertip on that finger. During undergrad in the summers, I worked 60 hours a week to save up money. I once literally cried over a hot wing from Buffalo Wild Wings. Literally. If I was given the choice between a 7-course meal at a 5-star restaurant and top ramen, I'd probably pick top ramen. I used the NYX lip liner in Peekaboo Neutral and the Colourpop Ultra Satin lip in Aquarius. A girl was murdered in my dorm. I genuinely believed I would find my prince charming, and I did. My favorite Disney movie is The Little Mermaid. I was once in a Radio Disney singing contest. Sure wish that fact was that I once won a Radio Disney singing contest. I acted out the premise of Hannah Montana, that a girl was a pop star by night and a normal girl by day, in my room, by myself, 2 years before the show even came out. I used to dream of being a singer, and I still would be. Once, at summer camp, I made up a persona that was totally fake for the entire time, which was about 9 days, but still, I kept it up the whole time. I only want 2 kids. I don't want 1, I don't want 3, I want 2. I don't think dreams are just a coincidence. I prefer my coffee black. If I could have any superhero power, it would probably be to eat flaming hot Funyuns every day for my entire life without any worries to my health or weight. Well, you guys, there you have it. That was my just chillin', doing my makeup, and telling you guys the 50 random facts about me. If you guys have any further questions about any of these, feel free to leave a comment of it down below. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. It was just kind of a fun, chill video today, and I had a blast filming it, so I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out VarietyEllie.com. It's my brand new website. I have a blog on there and some of my favorite products that you can check out, so don't forget to do that. And also, please subscribe by hitting the tempting red button below my video, and I will see you later. Whatever that was. All right, let's get started. Actually, it started in the United States. I'm done. I'm using the bronzer, the butter bronzer from Pacifica. Not Pacifica. Rise Can. What's it from? That's so obvious. Smudge that on the lower